Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a personal reading for someone who wanted a love reading. If you found your way to this personal reading and it's not your personal reading, then stay tuned. Maybe there's some information that will come through for you as well, which is why I post these. They seem to get a lot of views and people seem to resonate with them. And I know that on other card reading channels I've accidentally clicked on people's personal readings and ended up staying because I'm like, wow, this actually sounds like a message for me. So I don't really believe in coincidences. So if you're here and this resonates, then definitely comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this reading. And if you want your own personal reading, then check out the description below. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do the original spread I did for you. We're going to ask the question about, should you keep your hat in the ring with this person? But I added some more questions in here for you that I'm hoping will help kind of open up this and help you kind of make a better decision when it comes to this person and just kind of read into the current energy and just what's going on here. So we have a ton of cards, and I'm hoping that this reading will resonate with you a lot more than the last one. So let's go ahead and do this. The joined energy between you guys. I'm seeing this card for so many people lately. I just think it's something that's going on in the collective right now. A lot of us are receiving guidance, and a lot of times the guidance just starts with kind of a feeling like, I really kind of want to maybe check this out or focus more on this area of my life. It can just be inspiration, or it can be something that just hits you randomly, like an opportunity or something to work with someone or to go to a program or to a school, something like that. But instruction, that's something that you guys are both going through right now. You guys are both trying to head to the next level in your life, and so you're looking into like workshops, or maybe you're just watching a lot of YouTube or a lot of reading a lot of books and trying to fill your head with new knowledge and new wisdom. And I'm seeing a message here that it's never too late. Our minds are so beautiful and we can learn so much at any age. I remember I used to do a little bit of physical therapy as part of one of my jobs in the past, and I worked with this guy who was 98 years old. He was so old. And but he was brilliant though. I mean, he was all there. Like he practiced crossword puzzles, and he read books, and he kept up on technology. Like he had an iPhone and he knew how to use it, and he kept all his appointments, and he was, very strict with his schedule, and he would go to the gym like 3 times a week, and I would help him work out in the pool. And, he was always trying to learn new things. And I feel like that's what keeps you young forever, is like always trying to learn, always growing, always expanding. That's what we're meant here to do. Like, that's what life is all about. And, it's like you guys are at this point where you have a lot of wisdom and you've matured here, and you guys are able to teach. I feel like maybe you guys have kids or something, or one of you has kids, and you're able to teach. And, this is kind of helping you to gain more confidence and to feel more grounded in order to learn new things. I feel like that's part of life. You should be a student and a teacher. Like, you should try both those roles on in your life. And I feel like there's a good balance here in both of your lives with that. And it also seems like you guys are both very open. And that makes me think that something that's shared between you guys in the joined energy right now is this kind of craving for change. So it's like you guys both crave change right now, and you're very open to see like where, the wheel of the year wants to take you. You're down to fill yourself with new knowledge and new wisdom and to learn new things. It's like you guys have a little bit of time on your hands, and so you're really thinking like, where can I take this, and like, how can I be open to what's next? And I feel like you guys are also both very open to love. And there is an abundant energy surrounding you guys because of this connection. So I'm feeling really positive vibes around you guys and around this connection, especially currently, because I'm reading into the current energy. Now, and I don't always get that. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, betrayal. You know what I mean? Like, the cards really, they could say anything. I channel so many different messages now. It's, I'm starting, things like this stick out to me when I'm feeling all this light energy from you guys. So it's a very, definitely a soulmate connection of some sort. Now, his energy. It's like he's had a hard time. Maybe he lost his job, or he's been having a hard time, like, just generating abundance, or maybe they're, like, because in this card, like, check it out. Like, their cup is empty, their tools are broken, their beehives, which is probably how they make their money, is damaged and kind of messed up and kind of almost beyond repair, and then their crops are on fire. So it's like, it seems like this guy came from a time in his life where anything that could go wrong did go wrong, and he's transforming through that though, because look how cool these cards go together. This fire here, it's like the same fire that consumes and destroys is also the same fire that gives passion and life and energy and creates. So it's like, this was a awful time in his life, but it was a turning point to the next place, which is this transformation. So I feel like currently right now he's starting to open up to experience blessings that are coming with this transformation. So it's a huge shift right now in this person's life, and it's like there's a light in their life, and I really see this person as you. Like, you've helped bring peace to this person, because I see you as a very gentle soul, and I feel like, I don't know if you agree with this, but I think that you might have the deer spirit animal. I have a harder time telling people's spirit animals when I'm doing like a distance reading. I'm still working on that, but there's certain totems that stick out to me because I have a lot of friends who are deer totems, and deer totems actually, yeah, and I have a lot of friends who are horse totems too. Because deer is like gentle souls, and horse totems are all about freedom and like energy and passion. I like people like that. So I feel like it's possible you have a deer totem, and you're very gentle soul, and this person, it's like helped open them up. It's helped ground them after everything they've been through. It was like very synchronistic when you met at this time where he like needed this nurturing and this help, and you were able to bring that, and like a positive exchange of energy I'm feeling here. Now for you, I'm seeing your current energy. So it's like divine intervention. You're praying for a miracle here. You're trying to manifest your way into a different situation. You're at a time in your life where you're doing a lot of visualization, and you're really starting to think about where you want to go next, because there's like a clock that's ticking. It's like in a couple years or something, you know your situation is going to change, and you know that you're going to be ready to go somewhere else or make a different move in your life, or maybe start something new. And so this is kind of this divine intervention that's coming, is you have this time right now to visualize and create. And so I feel like a lot of your energy is going towards that. That's what's predominant in your energy right now. It's really cool though. It's exciting. I love visualizing, mood boarding, and this is actually a really great time for it right now, especially where we're at in the moon cycle. You're probably picking up on that. You're probably a lot more in tune with the moon than you would think. A lot of women are. And so we're right in the new moon here, and it's a time for planning and dreaming and visualizing and kind of setting intentions. So you're definitely in alignment. So good energy here, good vibes. Now, this next card, it's like, should you keep going with this person? Like, should you keep your hat in the ring? Like, should you continue? Like, is it in alignment for you to keep going with this person? Now, I'm seeing that as far as this relationship going to the next level, whatever that would be, whether that means like moving in together or making some type of bigger commitment, if that's possible for where you guys are at right now. I feel like they're saying that for right now, the way that things are is good for you guys. Like, I do see that you do spend a lot of time together, but it's like there's more that you want here out of this relationship. And I feel like they're saying, that's what this card's telling me. It's like you kind of feel like it's unfair here. Like, this person, maybe he has to work a lot, or maybe you do or something. There's a lot of time apart. You kind of visualize a future where you're together more and you guys can have this bigger, closer commitment. But it says for now that your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Whatever it is you're learning, or your heart is the direction your heart's starting to lead you in when it comes to your career and like your soul mission and your life purpose, and using your natural given talents, and stepping more into your authenticity. It seems like that's a theme for you right now. And so you feel like it's not fair, you wish you could have it all. But for right now, they're saying that it's meant to be that you take risks and face your fears. Like, it seems like you're being called to, make some kind of move, maybe go somewhere else, maybe go back to school or something like that is coming through. And there's some type of, it could have to do with working with children. Or starting some type of business. Those are some things that are coming through, but trust your gut on that, because I'm still learning how to tap into those areas, I guess. But some of that stuff is coming through. Like, there's something that wants to be born inside of you. Like, there's this new birth. I feel like you might be, maybe you're middle-aged or something, you're not expecting to take a different path, but you are going to be taking a different path really soon. And there's like this change inside you that's cultivating. And so they're saying, like, start thinking about like really taking risks. You're going to have to face your fears. Maybe you're going to have to face the fear of putting yourself back out there and letting yourself be seen. These days when you start a business, you have to do social media and stuff like that. And starting from the bottom is hard. It's hard to expose yourself and like let yourself be seen starting at the bottom. It's always like, what if I fail? Hey, and some people are actually afraid of success. Sometimes you're afraid of what happens once you actually get all of this stuff. Is it going to fulfill you? Or are you just going to feel numb? Or is it going to be everything you thought? There's so many things and feelings that come up. Sometimes these fears keep us from moving forward. We overthink it. And I think you're being called to action right now, to just take a leap and just try something. They're saying you're safe and protected. That's what I love about this wolf card. It's saying you're safe. It's safe for you to make these changes. It's safe for you to be in this place you're at right now in your life. Because I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty here. You're like, okay, I'm ready for what's next, but the process is what's important here, because there's a lot more that's going to come out of this time in your life than than you think. Don't judge this time in your life by its appearances. It might seem just kind of normal and average, but there's this rebirth, there's this awakening coming out of you. There's big changes coming. So, now the next question is, where is he at with everything? So with everything that's happened between you guys, and like just the emotions that you guys share, this passion, this energy, like, where is he at with this? I see the Sun card. So if you want to do some more research on this card, you can just Google the Sun in the traditional tarot, and this card just talks about passion and life and energy and vitality. It's like a yes card. So it makes me feel like, yes, this person is on fire for you. This person does have passion for you. You make this person feel alive, and like there's this little horse in the background, so this symbol of freedom. Interesting, I mentioned the horse and the deer earlier just as an example, but it makes me wonder if you know, maybe you can research those animal totems a little bit and see if some of their symbolism has anything to do with where you're at right now, or your relationship between you and this person. But it says that I feel like he's really at peace with this connection, because it says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take action without delay. I feel like, yeah, this person, this message goes two ways. Sorry, there's like a lot coming in right now, a lot of messages. This goes two ways, okay? I feel like this is saying that this person does really need to take some action here. You know, maybe this person needs to open up more and speak their feelings and tell you like where you guys stand. And maybe there's some type of like define the relationship conversation that needs to happen here. But I also see it like this person just trusts. It's like you guys spend time together at night, perhaps, and it's like he trusts that connection, he trusts that time, and like he trusts the feelings that he has with you. Like that's what he knows, is like he trusts these emotions that he's having when he's around you, and like the way that you guys, the energy that you guys share. So where you are at with everything, oh my gosh, you got the true love card. You're just like, yes, this is it. But you're also hesitant. And I feel like you're just hesitating because you kind of sense he's hesitating. And I think that it's probably just timing. It's like he knows what he wants. He needs to take action. But I don't think he's hesitating for any, you're worried about why is it this person's hesitating, but I don't think you need to be. I think it's just timing. Like, I feel like there's this awakening that's happening within this person, and if there's any reason, what's interesting to me is, like, in this spread, look at what's directly above this, and, like, look what this is pointing to right here. It's like, this could be the reason why, and this transformation that this person's going through could be the reason why this, like, union or this next level in this relationship hasn't happened yet. So just, try to have some faith here. I don't see any signs. I don't see, like, any signs so far yet that this is a relationship you're supposed to let go of. You're supposed to trust in this path you're on right now, and trust this person's, pure heart for you. And I'm seeing good energy from them. Sometimes, like, I tap into something and I'm like, whoa, gosh, this person's vibes are really intense. Like, how do I communicate this? All this is going on, like, and I'm not feeling that, I'm feeling like, all right, this person, is really changing, and it's really at a very mature, a lot of wisdom, very, very allowing. It's cool that you guys both get this receptive card together. That really speaks volumes that you guys are, like, really in the flow here. Process, got to enjoy the process. This is true love, and it says, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So trust in what you're seeing right now and what you're feeling. Like, if you're feeling love with this person, like, it's a gift, enjoy this gift. It's so natural, honestly, to be afraid of it. I've had my own struggles in love, but open your heart. This person has their heart open to you. Open your heart. It's okay. It's safe. And there seems to be some messages here about saying that you're safe. There's like a clean slate here with this person. Fresh slate. Now, positive energy that's coming into this situation. Look at this. This is harmony. This is harmony. So, what they're saying is that this is a good time to start planting seeds in your mind, in your head, about the future that you want with this person. Start, being open to the idea that maybe this will work out. I don't know, maybe you haven't had a lot of luck with love in your past. And so when that person comes along where things are actually right with them and it actually feels good, you can be worried and think like, oh, it's just going to end up like all the rest of them. But sometimes certain relationships actually do work out. Sometimes there's like a yin and yang balance going on. Sometimes there's that flow. And sometimes when you're with the right person, you fall more and more in love every day. You really do. You grow closer together and more in harmony. And I feel like that's what's happening with you and this person. You're growing more in harmony with them. And it's a good time to start planting these seeds. It says, it's time to start new projects, access new ideas. And the ideas part is standing out to me. Like, plan a new idea in your head that perhaps there's a reason for this connection, and it's gonna help you bring more harmony into your life. And it seems like it already has, because the joined energy between you guys is like you're receptive and you're like getting inspired, and he's going through this transformation and very open right now, and there's true love here, and it seems like he really respects you. Maybe he knows that right now you're supposed to kind of have this space in order for you to develop your talents and gifts more and your purpose more. So, it's beautiful. What needs to be healed on his end? Maybe to help, like, with this connection. He just needs to continue his rebirth, and maybe he needs to go outside more. Because sometimes I see this person as kind of a hermit. Kind of like maybe like an earth sign, and needs to get outside and needs to... It's really important that earth signs are people who have been indoors a lot. People who tend to kind of avoid the outdoors, you know, you can start to get off balance and you can start to get depressed, and it's important to just go put your feet in the dirt sometimes, or just spend a half hour just drinking some tea and sitting in the sun, you know, at the very least. And so maybe you can help. You know, maybe you can help invite this person to go to the park with you or take him outside a little bit. But really it's his business, you know, it's his choices, you know. I wouldn't push too much, but it could help. And it seems like he's having this rebirth, so the process is already happening. There's really nothing this person needs to do. This is a path they're being led on. So, what needs to be healed on your end? They're saying accept endings and beginnings. You know, like maybe you're having a hard time with the transition, because life really can be broken down into a series of endings and beginnings. It's the time in between that's like harder to navigate though. So I feel like this card's coming out to tell you, like, out of the muck,